And here we go. It's North Melbourne taking on Melbourne. With the ball is Viney. The mark will be paid. 20 metres from home. Can he put it through? Sends it home. McDonald puts his first goal on the board. Smiles all round. The first goal of the day for Melbourne. About to resume play. Taps it down. Has it now. Gone quickly onto the boot. Couldn't keep it alive. It's out of play. Umpire calls for a throw-in. The ball is coming back into play. Slapped away. Links with hands. They can link up now. Is in his possession. Pollock moves it now. It's offline. Teammates break for him. Plays onto himself. Goes with the kick. Gets into some space to mark this. 40 metres from home. Trying to get some momentum with the kick. Hits the post, and it's a minor. North Melbourne looking to take the lead with the next one. Takes a strong mark. Takes a simple grab. Jones kicks it. Leave it with the mark. Uses a short handball. Oliver powers through the tackle. Hibbert flicks it over. Viney just put it on the boot. Spargo with the opportunity in front of goal. Drop punt straight through the middle. He celebrates hard after the... Back in the middle now. Gord won the duel. Takes possession. Davies Uniacke slips the tackler. He lays off the pass. Brayshaw just handballs into space. Slips the handball to Jones. Pollock did well and won the free kick. Jones taken in a tackle.
Great tackling technique.
Going for goal number one. On its way. That kick is missed. Unsure of their next move. May plays on. Looks up with a kick. Over the top of the pack. Hibbert pumps the ball long. Couldn't snaffle it. Going for goal number one. It's going to be close. The long kick ends up being beyond him. North Melbourne are still down by a couple of goals. Plays on from the kick in. Got boot to ball. Handballs. He gets his hands on the footy. With the ball now. A chance to gather the ball. Slams it onto the boot. Intercepts the ball well. McDonald puts it on the boot. It's a foot race to get this one. He's got the football now. No issues with that drop punt. Pretty happy with that one. About to resume hostilities. Clears the contest. He gains possession. It's a huge kick, and it goes all the way. That pushes the lead further out. His teammates rush over. Umpire ready to resume play. One down. The ball mopped up. The ball goes over the boundary line, deep inside 50. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. Thrashes it. He wins possession. Breaks through the tackle. Wood grabbed it clean. A chance for Goldstein.
Fantastic pressure there.
Ball up in the centre square. Guides it down. Neil Bullen, interesting handball. Trying to avoid everything out there. He's got the footy in his hands. The loose ball scooped up. Just got the hands in the back there. With a driving kick. McDonald has it. Goes by foot. Palms marks uncontested. Slick with the hands. Looks like the ball will be coming back.
The Demons are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
That's a monster kick, and it's a goal. That's the first goal of the day for Palms. They are starting to stamp their dominance on this game.
That's
Back with another centre bounce. Goldstein got in the better position. Showing control was McDonald. Gets a quick kick away. And the ball bounces across the boundary line. Lever getting to the bench. Toss back into play. Tap down. Wasting a lot of effort there. Ball gets cut off. Atley wants to keep it moving by hand. Good grab there from Palms. Hunted him down beautifully and wins the free. Zeeble applying the pressure to Palms.
great tackle.
He drives it. That ball comes off the post. They would have loved to get that one. North Melbourne now only trailed by 25. May decides to go to himself. Ready to bring it back into play. Plays on. Puts the foot down. Hibbert gets on the end of this. Uses it now. Brown, the better man there.
Melbourne just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside here.
Elects to keep moving. Brown spins past the tackler. Sinks the slipper into it. Clean from the half volley. Looks okay off the boot. He's excited about that one. The Demons by 5 goals.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it. Punched away, bound away to keep balance. Brown couldn't complete the tackle. We are coming up to the end of the opening term. He flicks it over, hands that ball to the opposition. McDonald links up with a chance to run. High marks. 50 metres from home. Drop punt, finds its way home from Hunt. They increase their lead. He acknowledges the crowd. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the opening term. The score's Melbourne 42. Here's Gaz to break down the stats. The second term ready to get underway. We're back in motion. Wins the ruck duel. He has the ball. Goldstein dug out the loose ball. Palms, hurried kick. It's a big kick, and it goes straight through. This kick puts them further into the lead. He loved that one. We resume hostilities. Thump by Gawn is in his possession. Williams gives it off, and now they go. McMillan comes away with the ball. Tarrant just gets it onto the boot. Finds this and marks well. 60 metres out. Zerha can bring the fans alive with this kick. A mighty effort from there, and it's a goal. Oh, that's a big goal for North Melbourne.
That got...
Centre bounce. Gawn aims for his man on the ground. Higgins unable to hold on. The ball goes over the boundary near the 50. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game's going right now.
Gawn found time to get it on the boot. Releases the handball. Hibbert steals possession. Movement by hand. He gets his hands on the footy. Good mark, and looks to send it back.
Melbourne haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
He couldn't hang on. Quickly onto the boot. Can't take possession. Getting pushed out of the way was Hunt. Got the hands free. Pushes off the tackler. He gains possession. Receives the handball and takes off. Chalk a goal up for North Melbourne. That's his first. Celebrating hard. That's 2 in a row for North Melbourne. North Melbourne behind by 30.
The Demons' ruck work needs to be a bit better. Too many of their hit-outs are getting sharked by the opposition.
He can take off after that handball, doing well with the mark. Viney got the hands free. Cunnington with the opportunity. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. Gets some reward for his efforts. North Melbourne have kicked the last 3 goals. They are back in it. Goldstein just swats it away. Clear free, just put both hands in the back. Puts it on the boot. Does well to cut off the kick. Releases by hand. Salem finds his man on the move. Ends up with Brown. Kept his head and kicked the goal.
Of course, Hunter.
A second goal in the bag. Congratulated by his teammates. Melbourne lead is now 30.
Melbourne need to be far more competitive with their clearance work. They can't win games that way.
And the ball rolls over the boundary. We'll get a throw in here. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
He might kick a goal. The kick towards goal. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around Zerha. North Melbourne reduced the margin. Swats it. Fighting hard was Brown. Used the hands and... The kick from McDonald. A strong mark in the pack from Gawn.
Melbourne are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Hannon just bangs away at goal. That goal is a cracker. Look at them celebrate. Back in the middle now. Thumped clear. With the ball now. Gawn just threw it. Chose to kick it. And the ball trickles over the boundary. Ball tossed back in.
Melbourne are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
Now it's a ball up. Brown with the punch. A clean pickup. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Brown with a big fist on it. Neil Bullen gets a quick kick away. Ends up turning this ball over. Decides to kick. Gets into a good position to take that. McMillan with a poor kick out of play. Salem. Applies a bump. The handball now from McDonald. Picking it up was Thomas. Lobs the handball. Anderson will be the recipient of the free. Moves the ball by foot. Sweeping handball. Goes by hand to Zerha. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. North Melbourne now only trail by 24. Back in the middle to resume play.
Melbourne have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the clearance.
Runs out of room and will get a throw in. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Goldstein can't hold on to the tackle. Neil Bullock drives the kick. Jacobs missed an opportunity to mark, racking up possessions now. Couldn't take it. Getting in the way was Brayshaw. Goes by hand. Has it now. Gawn on the ball. Hits the target by hand. Just releases the ball. Petrarca with the shot. Makes the most of that kick. It's a goal. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Gawn onto the ball. The umpire calls for a stoppage. Thumps it clear. Finding the loose ball. Gawn brushed off easily. That's it for the first half. Let's analyse the stats.
North Melbourne need to...
Second half action about to commence. The game is back underway. Won the hit out. He's leading the ranking points.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment.
Wins possession. Hannon goes for broke. Kick on the way. The margin is 31. Looking for options now. Marks now and can send it back. 45 metres out. Move it on. He takes the shot. The kick towards goal. He celebrates hard after that. Melbourne have kicked the last 2 goals. Now they lead by 37.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it.
It's been a clearance game, and right now Melbourne are on top in that area.
McDonald had it, lost it. Putting on the bump was May. Hit the man hard. He's got the football now. Well taken at ground level. Anderson plays the tackle.
A great defensive effort.
Simply outplayed his opponent. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. Zeeble elects to kick. The boundary line wins. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Won it down. Did well not to confuse himself. Sweeping handball from Hibbard. Up for grabs for McDonald. Turner gives the don't argue. Has a man running for him.
Fantastic tackle.
Gets around the imaginary opponent. Tomlinson grunts them down.
Big tackle.
Drives it long. Great mark. 60 metres out. Hunt drives it home from a long way out. He's got a couple now. Stuck. We're back in motion. Goldstein hurls it away. Brown gets the handball away. He has the ball. The ball goes to ground. An opportunity for a third goal. He's enjoying that goal. That's 4 in a row for Melbourne. Now they lead by 49.
Melbourne are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
And now Wood. He looks like he needs a spell. Quick handball. Levick slams it onto the boot. The mark has been taken. McDonald with the opportunity at goal. 45-degree angle. He slams it towards goal. Just hits the post and a minor score. The margin is 50. Searching for a teammate. Decides to play on. Durden with quick hands. Rushes with the kick. Ball picked up. Doing well to intercept that kick. Elects to kick. Petrarca was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Going for goal number 3. They get...
This is how they can...
About to resume play. Gorn just slaps it down. Doesn't take the mark. Williams now. Hannon with a chance to light things up. Melbourne with the edge right now over North Melbourne. Strong mark in the contest. This will certainly test him from this distance. A big goal there from Salem. His teammates rush over. 63 points the difference.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. He did really well there and gets the reward.
Back with another centre bounce. Hammers it. Oliver finds possession. Pittard read it best. Scoops it up. He's got the footy in his hands. Good looking kick off the boot, and it's sailed through.
He's absolutely loving it, and why not?
The lead has been increased by Petrarca.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
The game is back underway. Punches it clear. Takes possession. Oliver has the ball. Dug it out. Going for goal number 1. They'll be pleased with that effort. A nice long goal. Look at them celebrate that effort. Now they lead by 75. Taps it down. Davies Uniacke gets the ball. Kicked off by Viney. Fought hard to get a handball away. Tomlinson on the end of the turnover. The ball ends up with Hannon. Wants to keep it moving. Goes back to where it came. He gets his hands on the footy. Loses control of the ball. Jacobs short by hand. With the ball now. This is Brown. He heads for home. A drop punt through the goals. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the ball. North Melbourne badly needed that one. Celebrating hard. Gorn won the tap. He's got the football now. Durden rushes with the kick. Off hands. Simpkin not getting much of it, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
Salem dishes it off. Takes it well.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Melbourne forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
A chance to reload the attack now.
Right footy.
And now we'll have a ball up.
The sting has been taken out of the game right now.
Thank you.
The umpire will ball it up. Tap came from Gorn. With a burst of speed. Penetrating handball. Takes possession. Taken by Viney. Puts on a big hit. McMillan pushes through with power. With quick hands. Doing well was Williams. North Melbourne trailing by 69.
Melbourne will be looking to not only hold their lead, but they want to put this beyond doubt early and run away with a big win.
Both sides finding plenty of scoring opportunities that term. What do you make of it all, Gaz?
Melbourne are doing a good job at cutting off.
Umpire ready to begin the last term. About to resume hostilities. Gorn slaps it away, dishes it off. The ball in the hands of Viney. Looks okay off the boot. He's able to ride it home from a long way. This one gives them a bigger lead. Smiles all round, building a nice lead. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game.
Melbourne are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It gives them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
Good mark, and looks to send it back. The bounce ends up with Harms. Just not good enough with that kick. Considering the options on the kick in. Cannon determined to reach the ball. A quick handball from Hunt. It's going to be close. Kick goes astray, and it's out on the full. Uses it by foot. McDonald gets on the end of this. 40 metres out, an ideal position to be kicking from.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
A chance to put a second goal on the board. Durden with the kicking duties. Plays onto himself. Puts boot to ball. A big contested grab. Tara sends one up towards the wing. Turner leading the race to the loose ball. A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. Winds up and goes long. Does well to cut off the kick. Anderson has resources out wide. Out of bounds, right on the 50.
Another goal here, and this game could be well and truly over.
Brown won the hit out. He gains possession. Wood shows some physicality. Wood to get the free kick. Slams it on the boot. Doesn't hold on to the mark. McDonald needs to lift.
He needs to find a way into this game.
McDonald a bit too casual with the tackle. Opportunity now for Spargo. 25 metres out. Really sharp angle. Might be worth passing it to a teammate in a better position.
That's true, Hutto.
Kick connects with the post. Durden deciding where to go with the kicking. Hibbert has a great set of hands. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. He loved that. We resume hostilities. Punches it clear. Has it now. Sees off the tackler. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. McMillan can create on the turnover. Got hands to it. Zeeble was taken high in the tackle. Takes a few deep breaths before this important kick. Might be too far out to score.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 1. On its way. He delivers with a drop punt. He acknowledges the crowd. North Melbourne behind by 78. Back in the middle now. Goldstein does well. He wins possession, putting his skills on display. He's missed it.
The Demons are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
The mark is taken by Goldstein. Moves it by foot. Doing well to intercept that kick. Looks to move it by foot. Brayshaw leaps over the top. Moves the ball along the wing. He gives chase to the footy. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. Salem goes with the kick. A race for the loose ball. Intercepted. Hacking it out of there. It's marked by Durden. Elects to kick. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hunter. They just need to find a way to work back into the game right now.
He has the ball. What a tackle!
Outstanding pressure.
Just releases the handball. It's a turnover. Brown gets on the end of that handball. Atley with the ball. Gets it away. Opportunity for Pollock. Davies Uniacke scoops it up.
I'll have it.
Umpire calls for the ball. Brown thumps it forward. Pollock keeps coming. Kicks hurriedly. Couldn't complete the mark. Gathers it now. McDonald knows the pressure of the kick. A huge moment if he can convert. Gets him. Umpire ready to resume play. Guided down nicely by Goldstein. He's got the footy in his hands. Petrarca controlling the airwaves on this occasion. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels. This for goal number 5. Couldn't keep it straight all the way. Weighing up the options now. He has to hold on to those.
Right.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. Wins the ruck duel. Tackle, knocks the ball loose. Is in his possession. Just gets it onto the boot. A great mark taken there. Turner with a short hand pass. Here's Jacobs. Ball off hands. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact.
Cunnington earns a free kick. Puts boot to ball. A good mark under the circumstances. Looks to move it by foot. Ends up marking uncontested. Sinks the slipper into it. Brayshaw couldn't keep his hands on it. Takes possession. Davies Uniacke finds possession. Jetta won himself a free. Uses it by foot. Harms with a clean collect. Chose to kick it. Pittard found a way to mark that one. Not the most exciting. Final scores at 128 to 54. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for joining us. Thanks.